Hello and welcome back to my channel. Laplus is back with their new song, Who's Next? I've surprisingly become a big fan of theirs. I mean, Hit Ya was one of those gym bangers for me that I listened to all the time. And then now recently, I think like a month and a half ago, I finally checked out Gratata. And then a lot of their B-sides like Burn With Love, Queen. Is it called Queendom? Is it straight up Queendom? I think so. I might just have Queendom on the brain, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's called as well. Those songs, also fantastic. They're a group that really remind me of Everglow a lot of the time in that they go really punchy, really hard with their songs, but it doesn't feel forced. It feels like it is so integral to their style. They're Baby Glow. They're like the daughters of Everglow to me, and I love it. Big fan. And I'm seeing them very soon because they're at KCON as well. It seems like pretty much every group I react to these days is also going to be at KCON. That lineup is stacked, and I'm very excited. It's going to be really cool to see them on that big stage as well with such a huge crowd. I think for a lot of smaller groups like this, that it's going to be just a really awesome experience for them to perform in front of so many people. So let's check out Who's Next over on Patreon. We're going to be doing some of their live stages. I'm going to be doing a Who's Next live stage as well as the showcase stages to some of the B-sides off of this album, Paper and Marionette. And I hear a lot of great things about the B-sides, especially Marionette, so we will get to those over on Patreon because I can't really do them here without those getting blocked, unfortunately. So let's get to it. This is Lapillus with Who's Next. Captions.
Tell me who's next.
Okay, different style of video. On a hard ass beat in the back.
I gotta run and run. I gotta do it now. I gotta go up higher. Love is 너의 feet. Yes, I'm original. 끝없던 너의 rival. 뭐라 해도 I don't care. 내 자체로
What a weird style juxtaposition. Like these sweeping shots.
Tell me who's next. Tell me who's next. Tell me who's next.
Very thunderous looking choreography there.
So what you got? What you got? What you got? Tell me who's next. Come raise the next show. You and I time to celebration.
Okay, I kind of like the grind. Very Kendrick Lamar looking head bob here. Okay.
Tell me who's next. 말해봐 who is the next. 머리 위 녹여진 fans 너무 승리를 잡겠어. Yes, we gonna first. It's like a bomb.
These parts are the highlight to me because I love this beat.
That's why 확실히 보여줄게 내 기대에 배로 비가 딱 좋아버려 새는 뜨게 해줄.
Gotta admit, she really fucking pops off the screen. As is she. This is where P1 Harmony filmed Scared. So many similar looking scenes. Not too dissimilar of an aesthetic either. I don't think I like this chorus. It's not as impactful or punchy as their previous songs. I do like the melodic second part of this chorus here. Bunch of dudes running around. Okay. Huh. I don't think I like that. Definitely not as much as their previous two title tracks. Also, is it just me, or did this music video budget take the biggest of hits of all time? This looked like a very, very cheap video compared to their others especially. I mean, Hit Ya didn't have like a ton of different like locations and where they were shooting, but it was very well crafted and had some like pretty outlandish fun CG at points. Gratata, especially in that lane of just wild, vivid, kind of trippy visuals. This was a little pedestrian. It was kind of boring visually at points. And the song just, let's listen to it again, but it kind of disappointed me a little bit. I didn't get like the hype energy that I would get from a lot of their other songs.
Tell me who's next. Tell me who's next.
It's very repetitious as well with that line. Do dig this portion. These verses where this beat is very prominent, I like. The verses aren't so bad. The chorus I don't care for too much. I do like the second part of the chorus where it gets a bit more melodic. Something about the mix too just doesn't seem as good as their other title tracks. Like, what's going on here? Do we have like a different?
I gotta go up higher. Love is no feet. Yes, I'm original. 그동부터 널 rival. 뭐라 해도 I don't care.
The glam look in this very like abandoned, decrepit building. This has got to be where P1 Harmony filmed some of their stuff. It's like an extended intro to this chorus here. I do like this, and she's feeling it. It's really hard to use like the name of the song. Not only are you saying it in the chorus, but it's also part of the instrumentation. They're using it just in the backing just repeatedly. It becomes a little overbearing to me. Oh, I don't like that. I'm disappointed by this release. That's unfortunate. Mid-song dance break. Then you got me back. Now you got me back.
It's like a bomb bomb. 내 심장 빠르게 running. 뒤는 보잖아. 걔는 뻔하잖아. That's why. 확실히 보여줄게 내 기대에 배로. 비가 탁 쳐와버려 새 눈뜨게 해줄 venom.
I love this. The verses are better than the chorus by far.
있으면 막 사실 we always do better. 뭐라 해도 I don't care.
That's a lot of guns. You know, that's a sure sign sometimes of when you're making a cheaper video, how to add some flair. Colored smoke. Colored smoke is the way in K-pop videos. I mean, not always, because I mean, even Blackpink did that, but that was way back when. We're talking 6 years ago. You like that little lean choreo bit.
Tell me who's next. Tell me who's next. Tell me who's next.
Man, I don't remember any of their names.
Tell me who's next.
But man, does she just serve face of the... She is really, really charismatic.
Tell me who's next. Show what you got, what you got, what you got.
This is where I get lost in the production because I don't think any of this works. Musically, it doesn't work with the video in tandem with the music. Like, this feels so disjointed, and I feel like I'm being overly critical, but because I had really high expectations. I do kind of like this. This lead into almost a second drop could go so hard if they just maybe went a bit harder with it. It kind of just goes back into that same beat. But this. Oh, you could have made that hit 3 times as hard. And then there's like guys running around. Dig this part again. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm a little disappointed by this release. I think there were budget cuts or something, because you can clearly see it from the video, and I think that this production, the mix in general, the song is just not as well made as their other ones. I have now higher hopes for the B-sides because I do hear good things about those. But yeah, this is unfortunate, especially for a group that I'm super getting into, that I really like a lot of their first 2 title tracks. So let me know what you think. Am I alone in this one? I think that like those budget things are kind of obvious. I don't know if that's necessarily up for debate. I'm pretty sure you would agree that their other videos are just better than this one. But the song specifically, I do find just the mix to be a little haphazard in not a fun or good way. So let me know your thoughts. We're going to be checking out those B-sides, like I said, as well as a live performance of this. Maybe this just will hit a bit better for me in a live setting. We'll be checking that We'll be checking that out over on Patreon. There we go. I did it. So please join us for that. There are other album reactions, variety shows, and the sorts over on Patreon. We're doing Queendom Puzzle currently on there, as well as starting Boys Planet to try and, get to know the Zero Base 1 before I see them also at KCON. So join us for those. Thank you so much. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you next time.